Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to some more World of Warships, and today we will be taking out the US Tier 8 North Carolina. And if anyone was paying attention to my Twitter account, I posted not too long ago that the North Carolina has impressive AA. And I do have the captain skill that increases the efficiency of all the AA turrets to 100% as long as you click on them. And you will see how well it does. It does a fantastic job. So on the team, I should also point, look at the placement of this. There's 4 of us over on the west side and 8 of them on the east side. Don't know why. It's probably, I really don't know why. So we do see a Mikhail Kutuzov coming in range, but he's not really going to be providing a good angle, so we're going to hold our fire because we're not detected. On both teams, there are 2 carriers, a Tier 7 and a Tier 8, a Ranger and an Independence. So the American carriers don't have the greatest. If you compare the American carriers to the Japanese carrier, the Japanese definitely has superior torpedo planes than the American counterparts. So we are turning in, and our destroyer rushed A. Now he has 2 cruisers and a destroyer, if you saw there for a second pop into view. And let me say, I don't know what happens because there's just gonna be a constant smoke there because of the Mikhail Kutuzov, our Farragut, and the other enemy destroyer are all gonna be right there, and you can't really see. So they're all kind of bunched up close together, and you'll see what's gonna happen once I do get a view of them. You can see we're finally detected by the planes. And there is the Atago. It looks like he's full stop. He probably ran into the Mikhail Kutuzov. So, nice broadside. Fired all our main guns. And he's going to get punished for this. Just watch. Boom. Citadel incapacitation. 2 hits. Don't know the damage. And the enemy carrier has 2 dive bombers and a torpedo plane coming in for us. I don't know if this is the Tier 7 or the Tier 6. So you're probably not seeing it, but I did click on the dive bomber and I'm being held by the carrier. But look how many planes we already shot down. 2, 3. And that's all the torpedo planes that there had. So we knocked out, I think, at least 4 out of 5 airplanes. I might be wrong. I don't quite know the amount of planes there are in a squadron. I believe it's 5, but it might be higher for higher tiers. So we are getting shot at by both the Mikhail Kutuzov as well as the Atago, because we're being detected while our ally Farragut is not. And it looks like he's just starting off. We did depress the gun a little bit. I don't think these shots are really going to do anything. Went all around him, of course. That's always my luck with the RNGesus. So we are going to be moving away. We do have our poor ally finally die. Let's see. We have a Pensacola near us, which Pensacola's do really well against enemy dive bombers and torpedo planes. So it's kind of nice. And they are playing very smart. They are bow in, not providing a good broadside, but he does soften his angle, and we get about 10,000 points of damage, which is brought him down to 1/4 of his health, which is always nice. But now we're on fire again. So our team on the opposite side, we've already lost a cruiser and a destroyer. Looks like we are trying to take C, but they've already taken B and A. So you can see how this game's going to turn out. But this game was very fun. I'm doing this right before I get the update on World of Warships, because sometimes if you get an update, the replays are no longer playable. It's because of a new feature. So I'm doing a couple recordings before I do that, so I at least have them and I can show you guys. So we're still getting pot shot by the Atago. The Mikhail Kutuzov is doing something rather bit odd. He's trying to hide behind that island, and he's not really providing any assistance for this Atago. But oh well. So another thing is there was a Mutasuki by A. We don't see him anymore. Obviously he's a Japanese destroyer and they have very low detection range. So we are moving out. Now the Atago's gone invisible because they have low detection range. But the Mikhail Kutuzov finally has found his balls and his sides to try to poke out of the island. You can see there I am adjusting, trying to get kind of an idea where he is. I do fire, turning in. Let's follow these shots. Oh, there. Unfortunately, I wasn't quick enough. But we land one citadel and we kill the Mikhail Kutuzov very nicely. So, we are down south. Gonna start aiming at this Colorado, but we have both dive bombers as well as torpedo planes, and our carrier is doing a fantastic job. He's racing 3 fighter planes in to help protect. I've already shot down 2 planes. Just look how good, how amazing the AA. That's why I love the North Carolina so far. I like the skill. The skill is amazing, especially when you're dealing with carriers. But as far as the meta of the game, there just isn't as many carriers as there probably should be, and it takes away that particular aspect of World of Warships where you have carriers providing sight as well as defending yourself against other carriers. So we do aim at this Atlanta, and there is a Budvanoi, which is the let's see, which he is a tier 6 Soviet cruiser, and for some odd reason this Colorado is firing high explosive at me. I'm barely broadside. He should punish me for being this broadside, but he really hasn't given me any threats. We do hit him again for 1310, and I'm trying not to run into the island. Because, yeah, I don't want that. So, we finally see the Atago is moving out of A. And our team is... we're actually in the lead. We don't have the caps. We need the caps for sure. And I am taking a pot shot at the Atlanta. Can I get him? No, of course not. Everything falls short. Just fantastic. And there's the Mutasuki. Like I said, he is following us. And the Colorado does score a hit, does about 5,000, but it's high explosive. He should have done a lot more damage if he hit me with armor piercing. So the Atago is now firing at us, and our carrier is trying to locate that Mutasuki, but he did pop his smoke, and we do 8,000 damage just for 2 shells and a non-citadel area. The Atago is firing armor piercing for some odd reason. So now the teams are fairly close to each other. We're still ahead 1 ship, but we've lost yet another ship. Now the team is evenly matched. We still have an additional battleship while they have additional cruisers. And I'm just not quite certain what our... we have a Pensacola and a Fuso. And we have the Pensacola ahead of us. If this Pensacola helped instead of... I know he's trying to be a good cruiser, but I have the carrier protecting me. This Pensacola could have, you know, gone towards B, helped fight off against the enemy, but unfortunately he is just turning around. I think he's gonna try to go for that destroyer, I do fire at the Atago. Let's see how well these shots go. Going in. I think we're going to fall short. Don't think we're going to hit him. Yep. It looks like he turned away right after I fired. So, of course, they fall short. That Mutsuki. And our carrier is being smart. If you look at the minimap or here. Actually, no. We need to watch this shot. This shot was fantastic. Line up the shot. Let's follow them. Follow them in. Let's see. Coming right down. Oops. Next shot. Next shot. It's going to be fantastic. I made myself a little bit of a liar. So, the Pensacola is being spotted by our airplanes. And the Pensacola is coming in to try to knock him out. So, we're losing badly. Let's see. 792. Yeah, about 500 points shy. We're losing pretty badly. We need to cap. So that's why I do turn in and head towards B. Because we need it. We need to start capping. We're going to lose because of objective. So we did fire at the Atlanta. I believe we're going to miss. Let's see. Yep. Missed, unfortunately. Now, can we get another opportunity? He is turning back in. And nope, there's that Colorado. Let's see, let's follow these shots in. These shots right here. Look at this. Why can't I get this grouping when I need it? That was like perfect. Like they came directly out of the gun, all in line. Hit a Citadel and just outright kill that Colorado. Of course not. So with our back turret, we do fire on the Atlanta, and in chat, the Colorado I just killed is asking me if I did that. I'm like, yeah, lucky shot. It was lucky. RNGesus was in my favor for once. So the Atlanta turned in, but he only has 3,000 health, and we've taken him out. And there is the Ranger. I'm kicking myself right now, because I want to fire at the Ranger, but we have the tier 6 Russian cruiser, as well as the Atago heading towards B. And now we're gonna get focused on by the Ranger. And I really need AA support. And it looks like the carrier is trying to help us. And they do land a good shot on us. We have another dive bombers coming in. And 2 fires. I have to use my repair. So I do. And the Atago is a closer target. But the Budvloy... Oh yeah. They're actually the same. I thought the the Russian cruiser was lower in life. So he does angle, firing high explosive. And unfortunately we get lousy damage roll. Fires, and you can see he's turning in. I start turning in because I'm expecting torpedoes. Gets right behind the mountains, fire a shot. Fortunately, it goes over and kills him. At this point, I should have kept turning. But I wanted my back turret to help take out the Budnoy, but unfortunately, I only see the torpedoes after I start turning. So, this is going to be the end for me, unfortunately. If you like the video, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys have a great day. Sai Jen.